What is going on, guys? DBG here, and this video I'm going to be doing something that I did a little bit at the start of NBA 2K17 and a few times in 2K15, and it's save or splash the MT. In this video we're going to be comparing a cheap point guard, Trey Burke. What you're going to be seeing, is it better to save your MT and buy the Trey Burke, or it's better to spend a lot more MT and get Damian Lillard's Amethyst card. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If we could hit 300 likes on this video, that would be insane. And if you enjoyed this type of content, subscribe. We're nearly at 11,000 subscribers and hopefully we can hit that by the end of the day. But anyway, now let's get on to the comparison. So Trey Burke is actually really cheap right now. He's about 2,000 MT and there's a ton of them on the market because those Campus Legend packs are still out and he's still getting pulled very often. Amethyst Damian Lillard right now is about 25k MT, and the only reason he's this cheap is because the Adidas packs are out. When those packs stop, this card will probably go up, I'd say, to around 35k and settle at that. So now we're going to compare these two cards, Trey Burke and Damian Lillard. Damian Lillard has a 2-inch height advantage, which is actually quite important. Lillard has 95 offense overall, 86 defensive overall, and Burke has 93, 83. So stats wise, Lillard is a little bit better. So if you're looking at the actual stats, though, same driving layup, Lillard is a little bit better with his post hook. Lillard has a much better draw foul of 97, mid-range shot almost the exact same, 3-point shot Lillard's is way better with 96 open shot 3 compared to Trey Burke's 87, off dribble shot 3 of 95 compared to his 87, and same with contested 8 of 95 compared to Burke's 87. Trey Burke has an 80 free throw, which is decent, while Lillard has a 96 free throw, meaning he's rarely ever going to miss. With the same ball control, Trey Burke is a better passer. Lillard is also a lot quicker laterally, which means that even though he has a lower on-ball defensive IQ, he's still probably going to be a better defender. Trey Burke has a steal of 78, which is a massive upgrade over Damian Lillard. Damian Lillard has an 85 driving dunk, meaning that when he goes into the basket, he's not relying on taking layups, and as a point guard, that's really important because small players get blocked an awful lot. Trey Burke has got better speed with ball and better acceleration, but because of the fact that he's 2 inches smaller, it's very similar, feels almost identical. But one thing that separates the two of them is the badges. Trey Burke has 11 gold badges compared to Lillard, who comes with 3 bronze badges. These 11 gold badges include corner specialist, limitless range, difficult shots, pickpocket, dimer, acrobat, which basically mean that the stats that he's lower than Damian Lillard in, like his shooting, are almost made up for with these gold badges. But anyway, stats don't always tell the entire story. So I played a lot of games with these cards already, but for this video I'm going to specifically use both of them in one game, play them at both similar minutes, and see which one is the better card. So I really like this Trey Burke card. To be honest, I prefer the Shabazz Napier card, but this Trey Burke is really good. The only downside to this card is that he's incredibly inconsistent. Going to the basket, he's 6'1", so he's not going to finish too well, but then there's times where he finishes incredibly well over people like Yao. His shooting is really inconsistent as well. He's hard enough to get green releases with, and he misses an awful lot of open jump shots, but at the same time he hits some of the harder shots he's going to take. He's just a weird player. I'm not saying that as a downside, he's just very inconsistent. He's not going to hit every single open shot for you, but he is going to hit a lot of shots. As a passer, he was really good and far better than Damian Lillard. So as an out-and-out point guard, I definitely pick up Trey Burke above him, but this is really a battle of scoring point guards. But then you look at these clips here, these are all not too easy shots, and he just nailed everything in the second half for me. After going something like 1 of 9 in the first half, he hit everything in the second half. Steals the ball really well, plays decent defense, and some of the shots he hits are just absolutely insane, like this one. One of Trey Burke's biggest flaws is actually one of Lillard's biggest strengths, and that's attacking the basket. Lillard attacks the basket extremely well. His pull-up's really nice, and his behind the back dribble is really fast, and it's so easy to green off that. No matter how fast he's moving, that behind the back dribble can be used to get a little bit of space, and that's all Lillard needs to shoot the ball. Off the dribble, again, really nice. Going to the basket, while he doesn't score every time, he draws a lot of fouls, and with a 96 free throw that only goes down to a 93 when he's tired, he's going to hit nearly all of them. Obviously his dunk animations are good, 85 dunk, but mainly he's going to be a 3-point shooter and a 96 3-point shot. And yeah, he just shoots the ball really well and scores really well. In this game, the one game we played, Trey Burke scored 1 more point, but I did take 8 more shots with Trey Burke. To be honest, a lot of them were just jacking the ball in the second quarter, shooting terrible shots, so I'm not really going to hold it too much against them. But Burke was a better point guard, assisted a lot better. From the line, Lillard's better, which helps because he draws a lot of fouls and drives to the basket. While they're very similar players, they both have different strengths, and now I'm going to go over the pros and cons of each of them. So these are some of the pros and cons of these two players. Some of the pros of Trey Burke are that he has 11 goal badges and he's also a great shooter. Cons, as we've seen from the clips, he's very inconsistent. It can be either incredible or really is not good. With the Amethyst Damian Lillard, he's a great driver, something that CJ McCollum isn't, and he's also a great shooter. Cons are that he's poor defensively. To be honest, there's not that many cons with either of these players. The only thing I found with Trey Burke was that he was inconsistent, maybe a little bit small, and Lillard, offensively, is one of the best point guards in the game, but does lack a little bit defensively. So both of these cards were extremely good for me. Both of them were good shooters, and they excelled in different areas. Picking a winner was really tough, especially because the person that lost was the better card. But the MT difference is the reason why I believe you're better off to save your MT and buy Trey Burke. The reason for this is that Trey Burke is maybe 1500 MT right now. That's basically 1/20th of the cost of Damian Lillard, and there's not much between them. Lillard is an exceptional player. If you have the MT, get him. Lillard is much better, but for the price, I definitely advise you to save and just get this Trey Burke and upgrade other areas of your team instead. So anyway, that's the video. This video took a long time to make, so if you enjoyed it, leave a like, and as always, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.